guys, welcome back to the Michigan Runner Girl YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing a running tag. There's about 20 questions, and at the end of the video we'll encourage everyone else watching this to also do this tag if you're a runner and interested in doing it. We're going to get into the questions now. So the first question is, and I'll let you go first, is how long have you been running?
How long have I been running?
A million years.
No, actually I came to running later in life. I mean, I guess I ran as a kid. I was in sports growing up, but really started running in my mid-30s. I'm 43 now, and so I would say it's been about 10, well, almost 11 years that I've been really running and then getting into racing.
For me, I'd say I started running, so I'm 17 now. Probably started running when I was like in 4th grade or 3rd grade, but I didn't really start liking it until maybe 8th grade. I don't know. High school was definitely a turning point for me because that's when I joined the cross country team, but the years before that I wasn't. It was kind of just something that my parents had said, like, look, you need to be in a sport, which is understandable. Longer distance and training for things on my own, so yeah. Second question is, why did you start running?
Why did I start running? You know, I feel like I've always wanted to be a runner, or maybe not always, but I remember in my early 20s, so as you know, your dad was more of the runner than I was a runner. When we first met and we were dating, he ran, and I don't know, I was intrigued by this whole running thing, and so I gave it a try, but never really like a hard try. It was always like, well, maybe I'll just go out, and it was harder than I thought, and I couldn't quite get the rhythm of breathing. And I used to remember getting side stitches when I was in middle school, and we had to go out during gym class and run a mile, and I absolutely hated it.
Everybody hates a mile.
I hated it, yeah. So yeah, not the best introduction to running. But then, I guess I just knew some friends who ran. It kind of intrigued me, but also stumped me. I thought, what is this whole running thing anyways? But I would say after I had my third child, Emma's youngest brother, Alex, I really started thinking about getting into running and wanted to get in shape.
So I started running because I kind of grew up in like a house where obviously you were always running. And
you always remember me as a runner, pretty much?
I think so. Like, my earliest memory is really like the girls on the run.
So yeah, you don't have a memory of
you not running, really. And then my dad, he was always kind of on and off about it. But like, we just always did like little road races, or that was kind of like our thing. So I kind of just like was influenced.
Yeah.
All right, so the next question is, this video is already so long, it's 10 minutes.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks if you're still here. So we'll
try to be a little more
Yes,
brief.
we'll try to be more brief. Some of
like
these
rapid fire. Okay, let's do this.
some of these are more like, they won't take as much explanation. What is the furthest distance you've ever ran?
A marathon. 26.2 miles.
Furthest for me is 16 miles.
So far. Pretty soon it's going to be 26.2.
Soon it'll be 26.2.
As of spring. Memorial Day weekend. Bayshore.
Can't wait. I'm going to skip that question because
she's skipping.
Let's see. What shoes do you run in?
I run in Hoka's right now. I like them. I like them a lot.
You definitely need some new shoes so soon.
I do.
Or just even like a replacement of the Hoka's.
I do. You're right.
I've had those for a while.
I've been wearing these for a while. But I love Brooks. I'm a big Brooks fan. I also do like Saucony.
You do?
I do. Yeah.
Is it Saucony or is it Saucony?
I think it's Saucony.
I always pronounce it Saucony, but then I hear some people say Saucony.
How do you guys pronounce it?
How do you pronounce it?
Let us know.
It's pressing. It's important.
We'll reveal it in the next episode.
I've run in Brooks, and I believe they're the Glycerin 15s. They're really pretty. That's the reason I was drawn to them. And I really will run in anything that's Brooks, so I don't really have a preference. I haven't really ran in a Brooks shoe that I don't like.
Yeah, Brooks they
is
have
a
a
great
lot of
brand.
great shoes. I've loved the launches.
Yeah, the launches have been a favorite. I tried the Pure Cadence and the Pure... I can't remember the name of it.
Pure Flows.
Pure Flows, yeah. I like those. They're really lightweight, but the ones in it right now are really good.
And the trail running shoe that I love is the Cascadias.
Oh, those are good too. I really like those.
Also Brooks.
Okay. We already know that. One of these questions is, do you have a running partner? And it's kind of obvious because we run together
We do run together.
sometimes.
Well, you also, yeah, sometimes we do. Well, do you, but we've also realized that we both really like running by ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sort of a mixed bag when it comes to that. It just kind of depends on my
It has
mood.
to be like, also, you have to be compatible with the person you're running with. We've talked about this a lot, how like we're very compatible with our strides and well, sometimes she likes to run a little bit ahead of me.
I try
and it's
not to.
really annoying, but I know it's completely like unconscious. Like she doesn't know she's doing it.
Because that's not.
That's not who she is.
I don't like that. You
But-
know, it's like one of those running pet peeves. Like the person you're running with, they're running just a little bit ahead of you, and
But
you're
she
like,
does it,
"Why?"
and she doesn't even know.
So
she
I
does
told her, just make sure you always tell
But
me
you're
when I'm
getting
doing
better
it.
at it. I feel like now that I've made you aware of it, you don't do it as much.
Good, because I don't want to be that person.
No. What is your favorite running accessory? That's a weird question. Like a piece of clothing or a watch?
Well, maybe you could answer it this way. Do you like to listen to music? Are you a person
Yeah.
who listens to music or podcasts when you run?
Are you asking me that?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. I think that's an easier question to answer maybe than the accessory.
Yeah.
Because it just depends on the weather.
Right.
Unless you have
I'll
something
always
you-
have my watch, or I'll try to, because
Okay.
I really like knowing the distance and the time and the pace and whatnot. But I also really like, if I'm running by myself,
Here comes Ernie.
I really like.
Do you want me to hold them?
No, I want to hold him.
Okay. Yeah, a watch is pretty nice to have. But there's times when you might just want to not worry about
when
your
you just
pace,
don't
your
wanna.
time. In the summertime, sometimes I might be more inclined to not wear a watch
Yeah.
and just go out on the trails.
I agree.
Yeah.
So what do you think yours?
Um,
How many pinpoints? Depends.
I know. I do like to listen to music or a podcast.
This one. What is your favorite time of day to run?
If I had my way, I think I would probably almost always run. I would run kind of mid-morning. I love that time of day. But I really have found, it depends again on your schedule and just fitting it in.
Right.
I can get up early in the morning if I really have to, like super early, and I can go for it. And there's something pretty peaceful about that.
Mm-hmm.
And also the golden hour,
Yeah,
like
that's
after
the best
dinner,
time.
before the sunset. That's what we did today.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that. Really?
Oh my god. You might need to go upstairs. Okay, so you just answered your favorite time of day to run.
Yeah, how
The
about you?
golden. My favorite time of day is probably early in the morning or when it can happen, because it doesn't always happen. Or I probably say the golden hour. I really love running during the golden hour. But like in the summertime, I really love running like at sunset. But I feel
Yeah.
like you can't really do that at winter because it just gets dark way too fast, way too quick. But I really like running in the summer when it's like 7 p.m. and it's still kind of light out.
Yeah, and it's cooled off. It's not
Yeah.
as hot. Yeah. I like, probably in the summer, I would need to go more in the morning before it gets
Right
too
before
hot.
it gets too hot.
Like go on the trails.
Never
'Cause-
go in the middle of the day.
No, that's not good.
See, like the thing is with cross country, we always ran at like 3 p.m. So I'm kind of accustomed to running at 3.
That's true.
And like that's when I get out of class some days. So like that's when I kind of feel inclined to run, but it's not necessarily my favorite time.
Mm-hmm. We busted out the ice cream.
Mm-hmm. It had to happen.
This is one of Emma's favorites, by the way. It is the coffee caramel fudge. It's the non-dairy from Ben & Jerry's. It's pretty good.
It's really good. Okay, the next one is, what music do you listen to when running?
So I listen to Spotify, and I kind of skip around to different channels depending on my mood. I also have some songs on my iPhone that I've purchased, and I have playlists. I don't know. I feel like I have such a wide range of musical tastes.
Right.
Like a lot of times right now, I don't know, I'm just kind of in a chilled out mood when I'm running. I don't know, days seem so busy with work and all the different things going on. And so when I go for a run, I just want to kind of be in that zen chill out mood. So I've been listening to like Head and the Heart, and
They're a good band.
yeah, it's the Head and the Heart channel has been my favorite lately. But I also really am into this new podcast that Alec Baldwin is hosting. I was telling her about it.
She's telling me all about that.
I love Alec Baldwin. He's just so...
He is really funny.
He's really funny, and he's talented, and he's a great interviewer. It's called Here's the Thing, if you guys are looking for a new podcast. So that's a good one to check out. How about you? What do you like to listen to?
I listen to Spotify as well. I kind of create my own little playlist. I would say the genre I listen to the most, though, is more towards like indie. And trying to think of some band names. Like
You
the
picked
Black
some good ones,
Keys.
though.
Yeah.
I have gotten, like, you've shared a couple of your playlists with me before. And they're really good.
Yeah, it's like kind of a mix of like slowed down, chilled out music, but also like kind of like to get you hyped up, ramped up music. So I kind of like to have a mix of that because I want to feel motivated but still like relaxed during a run. So, what is the coldest or hottest weather you've ever ran in?
Coldest, here in Michigan, I feel like I've definitely done below zero runs.
Oh yeah.
Hottest run, I have to mention the 2012 Boston Marathon when it was so ridiculously hot.
How hot was it?
I was running and walking a lot. I think it got up to like high.
It was so
80s?
humid though too. That was the
80s?
thing. And 80 is such a high temperature anyway with no humidity. So
It was pretty awful. It was super hot. I mean, I'm dumping ice water on my head, and it was definitely the hottest time I've ever been running. And I'm normally not a great hot weather runner anyways, so that was very challenging.
right. I remember it being really hot too. Just like being a bystander. So
I know.
I'd say the coldest is definitely run under 0, or at least the wind chill has been it's under 0 every day since January started, it feels like. But the hottest, I feel like sometime in the summer, I want to say maybe I've ran in probably like up to 90-degree weather. For sure.
Well, you were maybe trained for it, but it still
Yeah.
doesn't make it any easier. It's so
No.
hard.
Okay, well.
All right, so you learned a little bit about us today. We
Probably a
thought
little
it'd be
too
fun.
much because this video is going to be 30 plus minutes. But if you're still here, thanks for watching all the way through.
Yes, thank you for
Probably
watching.
Gonna wrap this up now.
Yeah.
And hopefully we will be back next Thursday. I have confidence that we will.
Yes, we will.
We're going to try to make this a priority to keep posting every week because we want to get in a routine of it. But keep in mind, like, it might not always happen because got busy lives like everyone else does. So we'll try our best every week to get something up, even if it's just something little. It might not be like as long as this, but not that anyone's really gonna watch all of this, but we'll try our best.
So leave us a comment too if you have any ideas for what you might want to see in an upcoming episode. I think we'll get back
Right.
on the road for our next episode and show some places
Some
where we're
running
running.
vlog, and we want to get a GoPro
Yeah.
so that we can actually like show our runs a little better.
Yeah,
To
so
kind of
we're
give you
working
guys
on
an
that.
idea of like where we're running, because I think that'd be cool. There's some pretty cool places around our city to run in, so yeah, hopefully that'll be okay. Well, we will see you guys next Thursday, and hopefully this goes up on Thursday if I can stay up long enough, but we'll see.
Thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.